Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the greatest podcast on the planet. This is It Podcast. I'm your co-host, Corey Roy, along with the show running, non-stopping, hand jiving, hand clapping. I've got too many names, but the master of disaster, the king of sting, my man, Phenom 202. What's going on, brother?
Phenom 202 DDA representative. I'm feeling good today, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's good to feel good, yo. Let me change my mic, yo, because it's always defaults to a bad mic.
You sound good to me, but yeah, I mean, how does Phenom sound to you guys out there?
It's not like I'm in the phone booth no more, yo.
Oh, okay. That's
Uh,
good.
yeah, ready to rock, man.
Yeah.
How are you feeling tonight, yo? How you
I'm
feeling?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I exercised early this morning, which normally I don't do. Normally I'm waiting until like late in the evenings and afternoons, and I was like, you know what? Today is the day. I'm gonna get my ass up and actually exercise early, and I like that. I like that, man, because once I got it done, I was done.
Yeah,
And so I'm feeling that. I also feel good too, man. I've lost 30 pounds since
my 30-pound brother. I lost 32, yo.
you lost
30 as
32.
30 as well.
Oh, let me find out. Yo, we got to come up with a name, man. We did, I don't
I
know,
don't know,
30,
bro.
come up with something. But yeah,
Yo, the funny thing
change the
is,
diet a little bit, walk, a
exactly.
little exercise. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy because when I was away from work from so when my wife was sick from like September till she passed in October,
Mm-hmm.
and then I didn't go back to work till like almost after Thanksgiving, like right before Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
I got to work, everybody was like, "Oh, you look different,"
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then because I didn't recognize, I had tired gut or whatever, but
Right.
one of my coworkers came up to me. She closed up my office door and she was like, "Are you
Mm.
okay? Are you all right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." What's up? She's like,
Yeah.
"You lost a lot of weight. Are you not eating? Are you not?" I'm like, "No, I'm eating. I'm learning how to push food away." And I
Yeah,
walk my
yeah.
cul-de-sac and I drink water and all that
Mm-hmm.
stuff, yo. I'm
Yo,
47 years old, yo. I gotta take care of myself, yo. You know what I'm saying?
same here,
Uh,
man.
and plus, yo, I want to be floating in my leopards this summer, yo. Like Martin said, you ever seen the episode of Martin where him and Gina they met with their exes at the pool hall, and Martin was talking about
Nah.
wearing his bikini drawers on the beach, yo.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm trying
Now,
to
I
get
haven't
back
seen
there.
that, but I've seen episodes where, like people get in contact with the exes, or it was an episode of Martin where he had to go back to his reunion and he was
Pretty
trying to
Ricky,
one up because Pretty Ricky was supposed to be there.
Pretty Ricky is what they
So
call him, yo.
Pretty Rick is what they call him. So yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, thank you everybody for the congratulations. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'd like to give a shout out before I get too far. I'd like to get a shout out to Mary. Mary won't be with us for a couple of Wednesdays. She's going to have some things going on. So shout out to her. She's going to be doing some classes. But so get that higher learning. But shout out to you, Mary. You're one of the producers of this show, and shout out to Debbie as well. Debbie is a producer of this show as well. So thank you guys so much for being members of this channel. And shout out to everybody, man. And thank you, Charlotte, for congratulations. Gina. Um, hey, everybody. Valerie's in here. Julesy, Gina. Julesy is our MCAP, always.
yeah.
So but other than that, man, it's been good, man. It's been good. Really, it's just eating right, man. Portion control, not snacking, stay away from the candies and shit. I be loving the snacking, man. Them fucking honey buns was ruining me. It was ruining me, B.
Honey buns, yo. Yeah, them right Twix was killing me, bro.
Mm,
Not the left Twix. I
the
like I
right
like the right Twix.
what?
Had me in a chokehold, yo.
Man, no. Now, are you a person of the peanut butter Twix? I can't do
Oh,
the peanut butter Twix.
hell nah, yo.
I
Nah.
know.
Only
I
eat
can't
Reese
do it.
cups, yo. Like peanut butter,
Mm,
like outside of Reese cups, nah, yo. I eat peanut butter
yeah.
and apple. That's one thing I've been stacking on too. I like my Honey Crisp apples. And I get some peanut
Okay.
butter for some protein or something like that. But
Okay.
nah, man, I feel great, yo.
It
And
feels good, man.
yeah,
Yeah, it feels good, man.
yeah.
So let you guys know, Ali is not with us tonight. He'll be with us later. I'm sure he'll go into detail why he's away, but his kid's got a game or something going on right now, so he'll be on a little later to chat up with us. And if you guys check the title of the show, we'll talk about other things as well. But the title of the show mainly is about this movie that these guys told me to check out. They told me to check out. It's like, bro, have you seen Jury number 2? And I was like, nah, but they was like, yo, it's on HBO Max. You gotta check this joint out, yo. It's crazy. So I've watched it. So now, we're gonna use this platform to kind of talk about it, and we wanted to get you guys' opinion on it. So if you've seen Jury number 2 or not, don't worry. I got a trailer lined up so you guys can check it out and get the gist of what Jury number 2 is about, though. But yeah. Anything?
Yeah.
Shoot!
It also kind of.
Now we saw the movie last week.
Yep,
Okay, that's what's up.
It kind of. It's not just the movie we're gonna talk about. It's also like this moral, where your moral compass is if something like this happens to you. And I'm interested to see, like, and I don't want to. I mean, people to be on a high horse and they piety or whatever, talking about what they would do now. I want a real honest, what would you do in this situation? Because this is a super effed up situation, y'all. I mean,
really is.
Yeah. And it's really not, I mean, the spoilers, I don't think it's a spoiler. I mean, the trailer's not, I mean, I don't know. Let's watch the trailer.
The trailer doesn't spoil anything, but us talking about it will, I mean, because we kind of have to, we'll try not to spoil it. Okay, maybe we should put in the comments. Do y'all want spoilers or no spoilers? Because we want to.
The spoiler is really not. I mean, is it really a spoiler when we're not giving away the ending? But like what happens in the movie, you find out at the beginning of the movie.
Okay, so we can do that. We don't give away, what actually happens in the movie, but we can just talk about the concept of what the movie is about and what you would possibly do if you was in that scenario.
Yeah, and that's basically it, yo.
Yeah.
So before we get into the movie, yo, have you ever been on jury duty?
I have not, but I was tapped to call. I'm sorry, I got put on a list, but I never got the call. So I was kind of glad because I was a little nervous. I was like, oh my God, I got to go into jury duty. I didn't want to do it, and I'm kind of glad because I don't want that pressure. I just don't want that pressure. What about you, man? Have you ever been on jury duty?
Nah, I got the notices.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I just never responded to the notices, yo.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I don't want that pressure. I don't want that pressure, yo. Like, you ever watch 30 Rock?
I have. It's been a while, but
so
wait a minute. Is 30 Rock the one with Tina Fey and Tracy Morgan?
Yeah. So she would always get out of jury duty by acting crazy. One time she showed up as Princess Leia. You know what I'm saying? So that she wouldn't get picked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I probably would say some shit like throw him in jail off the rip. I don't care what he did. He guilty. Okay. So they just throw me out, yo. Or he innocent. Right. You know
so looking at the chat, Joy says that she's watched it as well. Debbie says she's fine with it all as whether we go, but we won't spoil anything. Joy says I'm a paralegal and my dream is to be on jury duty. Okay, shout out to you, Joy. I can't do it. I can't do it. So let's go ahead and show this trailer. Let's show the trailer. I'm hoping the audio shows. So let's check this out and see. Give me a second here. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear the audio.
Last October.
I can hear it.
All right, so we're going to start this over. Okay. Here we go.
It was last October. It was raining, and I hit something. I got out the car and I looked around. I checked, I didn't see anything, and I figured it was a deer that ran off.
Okay, what's the problem?
I got called for jury duty. The Kendall Carter case.
1 year ago, on October 25th, the defendant, James Scythe, and his then girlfriend, Kendall Carter, they had a fight. And he's gonna pay for what he did.
What are you telling me?
Maybe I didn't hit a deer.
Let me just ask you one thing. Did you guys ever look at any other suspect? You know what to do.
Wow, man. This is okay. So that's the trailer, the basic concept. If you guys couldn't hear it, I really do hope you could hear it. But a guy, there's a
Valerie.
Valerie, where's Valerie? I know. It really was the whole movie. And some people sometimes they do trailers and it shows the whole damn movie. The only thing it didn't give away was the ending. Like what happens, what is going. I'm not going to go into that. All the stuff that goes on during the trial. It didn't give that away. But yeah, it kind of gave the whole movie away, but it doesn't give away the ending. But that's the whole concept. Person is leaving from a bar that night. It's raining, it's storming. He hits something. He actually thinks it's a deer. And then he gets called for jury duty and winds up being called in on this particular case where this guy and his girlfriend, or this boyfriend and girlfriend, get in a fight the same night at the same bar that he is at. And they say that she's been murdered by him, and they find out that where she was murdered was the same place that he hit the deer, or he thinks he hit the deer, and that's pretty much where this whole thing starts. Interesting concept. Like, what would you do in a scenario like this where you have done something, but somebody else is up for trial? What would you do? You're
sitting on the jury.
You're sitting on the jury, so it's in your hands to say this person is guilty or not. It's a conundrum, and I'm really interested what this conversation is going to be about. I've thought about this long and hard, but I'm going to go to you, Phoenix, first. I don't want nobody to know my answer, but we can just talk about it. Because this is crazy. Because give y'all some background on the brother. Another reason why this is such a difficult decision for him is he's married. He just recently got married, and his wife is pregnant with a child on the way. Mm-hmm. So that adds more weight to like what is he going to do? Because when he goes to the lawyer tells him like, bruh, if you admit to this, you're gonna get 30 years right off the top. That's what he says. Now, I don't know if that's really true, but
no, I mean, but also the reason why he would go to get 30 because he had a history of drinking and driving.
That's what it was.
That was the caveat. Right. So they knew, that they're going to throw the chair at him. You know what I'm saying? He's going to go to jail for life.
Yeah.
It's not a hard thing for me.
Okay.
Jail or not jail, yo. That's the thing. Yeah. And also, if you believe in heaven and hell, heaven or hell for the rest of your life, yo. Yeah. It's a struggle for me to figure out like what I would do in that situation, because like the factors that go into it, like your freedom's on the line.
Yeah.
You're about to have a kid. You're not gonna be there for your kid for the rest of your life. You about to send an innocent man to jail, something like that. What do you do in that situation, yo? I would err on self-preservation would be top of mind for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think a lot of people, and I want people to be real, yo. Like, I don't want to hear people saying, I want to know why they would give themselves up.
Yeah.
And face their consequences versus self-preservation.
Okay, so I'm going to give. So you would do self-preservation. You would just let the trial ride and be like, I'm not going to say anything. I
Yeah.
thought about this long and hard. I thought about it long and hard because as I'm watching it from an omniscient point of view, I'm saying, brother, you need to get yourself up, man. It's wrong. You can't let somebody take the fall for what happened here because you know more than likely you were the one that hit this girl. But I'm like, what would I do if I put myself in his shoes? And I don't think I could do it. I hate to say it, but I don't think that I could do it because I'm thinking of myself as I am just starting my life and I didn't purposely try to hit this person.
Yeah.
I thought I was just hitting a deer. I didn't know what it was in the road. I don't know if I could do it because for one, I would not be able to, help support my family. I have a child on the way. I just got married. I would literally, my whole life would be taken away from me in a situation like this. And I'll be honest, I don't think I could do it. But the only thing that I think what would happen is probably through the years, as time goes on, it would eat away at me. And I think I
Oh,
probably would
absolutely,
eventually,
yo.
yeah, I think I might eventually
Absolutely.
come out later. Probably
Yeah.
20 years later or something like that. But yeah.
So
There was a question that was in the chat. Is the boyfriend a jerk?
and there was another question: was there a history of domestic violence with the boyfriend?
And
So,
yeah, go ahead, Pete.
and this what makes him the perfect fall
Yeah.
guy
Mhm.
because, as you can see in the trailer, they were arguing. Their relationship was tumultuous. So
Yeah.
they had a history of first you love me, then you hate me. It's a game for fools. Break Up the Makeup is coming on the channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, great song. But
Break up.
but when you sit there and put yourself in a situation where in public you're being mean to a woman
Mhm.
or you're having a volatile situation, it's going to be kind of hard to be like I didn't do it because you
Yeah.
have all these witnesses. Like everything was lining up
Mhm.
for him to be the fall guy. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. They had a very tumultuous relationship. Like
Yeah.
everybody in the whole town or city or whatever knew that they were on again, off again. They argued, they didn't argue. Even that night that they were drinking, they got into a serious argument.
Mhm.
So everything was lining up for this guy. And he, if I'm not mistaken, was part of a previous affiliation of a gang at one
Like a
point.
gang, yeah.
But
He had gang tattoos, so he was
yeah,
a
he had
bad
gang
guy.
tattoos and he
He's
was
already
trying to,
a predisposed bad guy. So it's
yeah.
funny though, because like yeah. So Emilio, no, he was not drunk. So the guy didn't even drink at the bar. Like the juror didn't even drink at the bar. He was like,
Yeah.
so it makes it even worse that he hit somebody and he's thinking he's gonna go to jail because he was at a bar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it also puts in perspective what he thinks about himself.
Mhm.
Because when he was talking to Kiefer Sutherland, like his lawyer, he was like, I'm a good guy. Like,
yeah.
this shouldn't happen to me. I didn't do anything
Yeah.
wrong. It was just an accident. I'm a good guy.
Yeah.
So he's already rationalizing his morality in his head.
Yeah, yeah, and he does that right from the rip actually because that's why he goes to the lawyer. He tells the lawyer what's happening, but he's also like, but I was a good guy, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I have a child on the way. I'm married. He's saying all these things and he's trying to weigh himself to the guy and like, but he's a bad guy. So
Yeah.
shouldn't he just go to jail anyway? It's a conundrum. Like it's an odd situation. I'm not going to spoil anything, so you guys have to watch this to see how this plays out. But
yeah, I mean, it's definitely something like we're not going to give away the ending of it and all that stuff. Because but I would say this though, Corey, I don't know if you felt the same way.
Okay.
But he was a super sucker, yo. Not for giving up, not for copping to what he copped to. It was more so he had so many outs to get off the jury.
He did.
He has so many outs. So many outs, yo. Like, and he just kept, I think he wanted to get caught at some part, at some point of it.
Think so?
I think his conscience was fucking with him. Because when they was like in the jury pool, he was like, well, what happens if it wasn't blunt force trauma? What happens if it was something else that happened? Everybody
Mhm.
else was like, because everybody wanted to railroad the guy. There's like,
They
he did
right out
it.
the gate.
He's a
Yeah.
bad guy. He has tattoos. Everybody saw it. But then he introduced another theory. If he didn't introduce that theory, nobody would have even thought about this. The movie had been over in 10 minutes.
Yeah. I agree. It also really brought in something that I never really thought about is how difficult it can be to get everybody in the jury to agree guilty or not guilty.
Yeah.
I now kind of being in the room, so to speak, this particular movie, being in the room to see how it is when you have people from all different walks of life, different backgrounds, different ethnicities, different religions, the whole nine, trying to come together to agree on guilty or not guilty. It was I don't want to say fascinating, but it was really interesting to see like everybody had their points of views on why they felt one or the other, and I see why sometimes there's a hung jury now and why it just doesn't
If
come
they
to
take it
fruition.
serious enough, like, so my thing too was
And
how
it
the
was also
jury,
really cool to see how some people were just ready to just give a vote so they could hurry up and get their ass home. That was kind of fucked up
and
too.
that's the fucking scary part of it, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very scary to see
Yeah.
that some people was like, look, I'm ready to go home. I got kids. I got this. I got that. So guilty without even thinking about it. That's
Yeah.
scary.
And to have somebody's life on the line, that's why I would never want to serve on a jury, because like you have that, you have somebody's life. I mean, yes, it's your civic duty. Your jury appears, all that stuff, but that's just a lot of pressure. Yo, what up, O? You good? You on mute? You ain't
You
ready,
on mute,
yo.
brother.
You ain't ready to talk.
You almost as bad as the guy that played you drinking because he was drinking. Well, the boyfriend was drinking that night.
Boyfriend was drinking. I
Yeah.
can't hear you. Is he frozen?
Nah, he ain't frozen. He might
Can't
as
hear
well
you.
be though. Still
Can't
can't
hear
hear you. Tap.
Yeah, log out, log back in. So
Yeah, they do that.
So let me ask you a question, yo.
Yeah.
Were you not amazed at the jury selection? Like the process of them eliminating who's going to sit on the jury and who's not going to sit on the jury?
That was very
You know what I'm saying?
eye-opening to me.
Because I mean, I kind of know about it because I looked at a couple of like jury selections, and the disqualifying questions, like you can have a perfect juror, but the defense would be like, nope.
Yeah.
And because you got to kind of pick people that's going to not be down the middle, so to speak, but kind of lean towards you, but kind of be able to walk that line. And it was that part was hard to watch, because I'm like, this is real life. This happens outside of this movie all the time.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
to
get that point of view was kind of like
it was very interesting because they were asking specific questions to people, and if depending on how they answered it, and some things didn't even have to do with questions. It just was who they were, their background, where they were from. It was just random things that would just disqualify them from being a juror or not. So that was very eye-opening too, especially when it asked, I forget who it asked, but it asked one particular person like some random question, and he's like, well, are you going to ask anybody else that question? And he was like, well,
he asked the dude from Mad TV, the black dude from the black dude. He asked him, was he part of a gang or
something like that,
or he had been convicted of DV or something like that.
Yeah.
So let's ingratiate.
So let's get with
Ali.
Ali and those that are listening, if in the chat, please, so we can go through what people are saying, and I'll try to highlight people's thoughts in the chat. What would you do if you were in that situation? If you knew that you were in a moral dilemma of being a juror, this person is up for trial for a murder that they did not commit, and you know that you were the one that did it by accident, would you let him go ahead and be guilty, or would you say nothing and move on with your life. Please put that in the chat so we can highlight that. All right, Ollie, go with you.
I'm ready to hear what Ollie got to say about
What
it.
up, what up, everybody? What up, everybody? You know, I just came back. It's not a basketball game, but we made it here. I was listening for a little bit, but I mean, you asked me what I'm. I mean, y'all already know what I'm gonna do. I don't even think that's why I feel. Shit. I mean, it would be fucked up. I mean, I realize it's fucked up, but no, I'm not going to jail for nobody. If it was like I was gonna go to jail for like a year or two, maybe I was like, all right, I mean, I fucked up. I can take that, you know. But if it's on some murder, like you might, and you know, he got the background like alcoholism and all this and that. Like, yo, he might be going up the creek for a minute. I'm like, nah, you know, baby on the way, like I'm sure y'all mentioned, you know, nah, I can't do it. And then, I mean, it's fucked up to say. Maybe if the guy was a nicer guy, I'll have more of a delay. I mean, I'm still ain't doing it, but I would have more of a delay. But I'd be like, yo, he an asshole anyway. I'm good.
Yeah.
That's what I've been telling myself. Yo, I'm good.
That's how he was thinking.
I'm taking the asshole off the streets, yo. So it is what it is, yo. I should be getting praise for this. I just convinced myself with some bullshit.
I mean, you can talk yourself into it.
I'm the hero in this story.
Yeah, you be like, he had it coming anyway.
Yeah. But I mean, but what Phenom was saying though, I mean, the real answer, I mean, I wouldn't have did it, but the real answer is I would have got my ass off that jury somehow. I would have shit my pants. I would just sit. I mean, like, I'm the biggest racist motherfucker out there. He was like, I'd be like, I'm white and I hate white people. Like, I would just be like, I'll say whatever. I would have got off that jury.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. He had so many opportunities to get off the jury.
Yeah, when he got caught with the papers with the other dude, when they kicked the other dude off, I was like, yo, yeah. I was like, nah, I hope them look him up. I was next to him in the library. I was like, yo, get me the fuck up out of here, yo. You know what I mean?
But yeah, and that's the thing. Joy brought up a good point. He continued to insinuate himself in every possible way.
Yeah.
It's like,
I know y'all said no spoilers. I ain't know this was no spoiler joint. My bad.
I mean, they already know what happened. We already saw the trailer, so they already know. But they don't know what happened at the end. Like they don't know.
They don't know the outcome.
Of
what happened.
Right.
But the trailer explained the whole gist of the movie.
That one talk he had with Shorty at the end, like on the bench, I was like, yo, you're a dumbass. I was like, you should just go to jail for that.
Yeah.
When he was talking to the DA, I was like, yo, you just go to jail, man. You don't even deserve to be on these streets after that one.
You could definitely tell in the movie he was toting the line constantly. You know, like even though he was trying to do one thing, he kept toting the line back and forth the whole way because he didn't know what to do.
He wanted to get caught. Well, I look at it this way too. And this
subconsciously, you think he wanted to get caught?
Yeah, I mean, because why would you? I mean, that's how do criminals get caught, yo? Because they fucking talk.
Yeah,
that's it, yo. You don't let the evidence got to come get you. But there's a lot of criminals who just talk and they end up where they at. But I think part of it too was just me being me. I have a daughter, and you know, he hit somebody's daughter, and he just had a daughter. So like in my head, I think that probably played a little bit into it. You know, he wanted to be there. He's going to try to protect his daughter the best way he can. But what happens if that was his daughter laying in the creek like that?
Oh yeah, you know I mean. Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's a super fucked up situation. Like that has to be like one of the most fucked up situations you could be in ever in life. Like, you know what I mean?
True. Yeah, like, it was raining that night. I mean, and then it had had the sign that said deer crossing. I mean, it wasn't like he just ran off. I mean, he tried to look to see it was really fucked up situation. This guy didn't go on almost a whole year thinking one thing.
Yeah,
and then he finds out when he gets called for jury duty is something totally different.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, like getting caught doing some shit. Like the police did. I mean, once they figured out they need to go a different direction to see what really happened, when they can get down to the year, make a model of a car, the logs they go through to see what cars had damage,
that was it.
All that shit. I'm like, yo,
that was some hell of investigation work from. Well, he didn't tell everybody, but he was a ex-cop or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
he
That
was
was
an
on the
J.K.
jury.
Rowling, he was.
Yeah.
He didn't have to
yeah.
disclose that though, because they was like, "How come you didn't tell us you're a cop? Because you ain't asked me if I
Yeah,
was a
man,
cop."
that's that's what I'm saying.
You didn't ask. Yeah. Yeah, he was on to something because he kind of said something just don't seem right. Another thing I didn't know either, that I didn't know jurors couldn't go to the crime scene. They have to have permission from the court to visit I didn't know they could
Yeah,
do
Oh,
they
I
couldn't
mean,
I've
do
seen that.
yeah,
I've seen that before.
yeah. But I think
I
that's
didn't know
more
that.
so. I mean, more so of. I mean, they don't want you fucking with the case outside of the, you know what I mean, outside of the joint. Like you
Right,
said, you
right,
can't be going on your own little personal private eye crusades, you know,
right,
little vigilante type shit or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and then
But come on, man. Anybody could look at that crime scene and could tell that there's no way that he threw her over the road. She was way over on them rocks over there. I mean, of course, clearly she got hit by something, but they're like, oh, he killed her and threw her over the bridge. Nah, bruh. You could tell this. I mean, you think he a super soldier or something? I mean, anybody
I
could
don't
look
know.
at that and
I
tell
mean,
that she had they got hit by something.
he was a night agent.
You know? Yeah.
You ever seen Night Agent on Netflix?
No, I never seen
That's
that.
the dude that played it, Night Agent, yo.
Yeah.
Oh, you never
Really?
seen Night Agent?
Nah, I've heard about it though.
Oh, that shit dope, yo. It's
Yes,
dope. You seen it?
I didn't finish it, but I
Yeah.
started it. That's the one where he got to sit in that room, right?
Yeah, he has to sit. The boyfriend has to sit in the room,
Yeah.
and the phone doesn't ring. If it rings, that means one of the agents in the world is compromised or some shit.
Yeah, but he just sits in the room and waits for a phone to ring. And of course, it like never rings until he got the job. Like, you know what I mean? It's like when
And then it rang. And then it happened to ring, and it just goes down this rabbit hole. Of shit, but it's pretty dope, yo.
But I just know he ain't hit a deer because have y'all ever seen a car that hit a deer?
Yes,
that's my whole thing. Like when I see like I hit a deer, dog. If you hit a deer, you would know you hit a deer, yo. Like, or even
that's true.
Like, your car's gonna be fucked up. Like I seen, like, you know, maybe because we out in the sticks or what have you.
I mean, I used to work in insurance, so if when you hit a deer, it's gonna be blood. It's gonna be deer hair, fur, or whatever. Deer got hair or fur. I would say fur. So it's gonna be all up in the grill. Like, you're gonna know you hit a deer, yo.
And your cars will be more fucked up than that. That shit had like a broken headlight and a little scratch. Like, you know what I mean? No, your shit's gonna be fucked up. Like, you know what I mean? So
True that. Yeah.
But even like on the jury, yo, and when he introduced the different theory, of course you have somebody who's looking at it from a medical point, and they like, "Are you a doctor?" Like, no, I'm pre-med, and I can tell you what happens with your body. If
that was cool.
So it made more of a theory of somebody didn't. It wasn't a domestic violence situation.
Yeah, it didn't. Joy made up a good point. Maybe he thought he just clipped it. And I actually, when you brought that up, Joy, I just thought about it. I actually did hit a deer one time, but I hit a deer not head on. I hit it where I caught the deer was running across from the car, and I hit his butt when it was coming across. So I didn't get as much impact. So I had like a little dent on the right side, but nothing what I've seen most deer impacts look like, because I caught the deer on its way off the car instead of coming head on into the car. So he could have thought he clipped it.
Yeah. Corey,
that happened to me.
You always been an ass, man. So that makes sense.
Yeah. Are we all in this call, yo?
Yeah, I would say I would expect Corey to hit it from the
back. Get a little fender bender there.
Pull up to the bumper, yo.
Yeah, pull up to the bumper, baby. That's what I'm going to start telling my wife before I go to bed. Like, you want a fender bender? You know, she gonna be like, what? Good thing is she don't be listening to this show like that, so I can say all this stuff.
I know. Scratch a little bit of paint off, like, you know, make this work, baby.
You want a fender bender? Let's get it. Don't worry, I got insurance.
I know that's what I was gonna say.
You'll be good as new tomorrow morning. That's all right. I'll just spray some of my paint on it, clean you up real good. Oh man, that's funny. That's funny. You guys are a trip. Oh man. Anything else about? Oh, let's go to what some folks have said.
Comments,
All right, so let me start from the bottom. Valerie says, I would just get off the jury instead of actually doing it. And she
that's
also
definitely
said,
the number one.
That's the number one answer. Like he had
Yeah,
opportunity.
Yeah,
But I would say
get off the
this
jury.
though: the judge, he was like, "Yeah, judge, my baby about to come any day. And, when I get off work and stuff, I go home to my wife. She's like, what hours you work? I work 9 to 6. You'll be home to your wife afterwards, yo.
Yeah.
So
yeah, the judge was not. Go ahead.
I would have fought back on that. I'd be like, yeah, but if I'm at work and I get a call, I can leave. I can't leave the jury. Like, you know what I mean? I'd be like, I would have had to push back. I would have, but then that's why I would just cuss out the judge, got in contempt.
Mm.
But I guess at that point, he didn't know though. I will say at that point he didn't know what it was
about the case.
He didn't know till the case actually started when they started saying all the intricate points, like on this road, on this night, this location. He was like, what? That's where I was. That was a really cool scene too. You can see the wheels turning while he's sitting on the jury stand. Like,
hold up, he lied to his wife, yo.
He did
about the accident before he got on that jury.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Because he asked him where he had the accident at. He said it's over here, but it really wasn't. So he kind of knew already. I ain't gonna say he knew he was gonna be on this case.
No.
Well, the reason why he case was though.
Yeah, he didn't know what the case was.
Yeah,
he lied because he didn't want his
wife. Because he knew,
but he lied because he didn't want his wife to know that he had went out drinking because he was alcoholic. So he said he took a different road because she knew if he said that other road, she would have been like, "Nah, you went to that bar, didn't you?" Yeah. I'm sorry, Valerie. Valerie said I would have maybe turned myself in and tried to plead down to a shorter sentence. So okay, I mean, that's commendable.
Yeah, that's very commendable. Could be the kid though. Go ahead.
Debbie say I may try not to convict the guy unless he's a really bad dude, but I don't want to go to jail, so I wouldn't admit it. I'm just like you. That's me. That's me.
Yeah.
Well, he tried to get a non. Try to get an acquittal.
He tried to get a mistrial.
He did.
Yeah,
he did.
Then they're just like, there's no retry the case as well. Well, this is a retry it
until they find
find a guy.
Yeah. Let me see. I just some comments here. Joy says I did my internship in criminal law, and the jury room is the only place in the courtroom I haven't been, and that is why I want to get on jury duty.
You're the
Good
only
for you.
One. And she's like the only one.
You're the only one, Joy.
Joy, like opening up that mail every day. Like I wish.
Did I get it to? It's like college application. Like you want to see if you got accepted.
Yeah.
You open your mail up real slow, fold it.
She never will get on the case because she want that shit to last forever, yo. Because if she want to be on it that bad, she don't want no short shit. I'll tell you that. But why did they bring no food out, yo? That's how you know it want a real case, yo. Everybody stays.
Oh, they didn't have nobody had no food.
No chicken fingers, hot wings, none of that shit was on there, yo. But
the jury room.
Yeah, in the jury.
I'm sorry, I was a little off subject. Thank you, PMB. Bob Scaz reaction. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Everybody else out there, go check out the Boz Skaggs reaction.
Yep.
Go ahead. What you saying, Fion?
Oh, not yo. I'm fat, yo. Sometimes I was thinking about food and chicken tenders and shit, yo. Go ahead.
Ain't nothing wrong with that because they didn't have any food. They were sitting in there all day long, and they ain't feed them shit. So that was really the messed up thing. But also another thing about this movie, it was written and directed, it was directed by Clint Eastwood. I did not even know Clint Eastwood had directed this movie until these guys told me a few days ago. Excuse me. So he's definitely directed some good stuff, and this was really good. I mean, he's definitely come a long way from Dirty Harry days. You know,
Yeah.
he's come a long way.
Yeah, he's 94 years old, yo. Somebody
What?
asked, was he 100? He's 94.
Yeah, he's like up there. I don't even know how he directing for real, for real. How you
Whoa. I did not know he was 94. So you mean to tell me he was doing Dirty Harry? He was already 50 something?
Probably
I mean, that was in this Dirty Harry was like what 70s? So that was like
I
71.
thought Dirty Harry was in the 80s.
He was 41
Well,
when he did Dirty Harry.
Yeah, it might have been like after about Dirty Harry 6. But yeah, they
Damn,
started
he was
off from
on-
71 was Dirty Harry.
Wow. But they were like 8 Dirty Harrys though.
yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
Let me
Had
pull
that
this
big
up real
ass,
quick.
he had
I'm
that
sorry.
big ass gun.
Yeah, the
Let's see.
44
He had,
Magnum.
Yeah.
like Dirty Harry film series.
All right, so
Yeah.
we got
I mean, yeah, look,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 of them.
Dirty
5
Harry,
of them.
Magnum Force, The Enforcer, Sudden Impact, and The Deadpool.
So this last movie was in 88. So when he started
Yeah.
in 41, so I was right. By the time I knew he was in his 50s.
Mm-hmm.
He was
God
born
damn.
he did the Deadpool when he was 58 years old, in 88. He was born in 1930.
Damn.
Jesus,
Yeah.
man.
That's crazy.
Damn,
Yo.
Clint
You're born
Eastwood.
1930. You know how much shit you done seen, yo?
Oh,
He
man,
done
he
what-
done seen the
he done seen
evolution
from-
of technology.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He done saw what from horses to like cars to planes. That motherfucker probably like in a motherfucking horse and carriage or some shit. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
in the 30s, yo, like, I mean, I know they
Yeah.
had cars in the 30s, people, but just in general, though, yo, like, you know how much shit he's done seen? That's crazy, yo.
Yeah.
Bruh, he was there before music was even on a record. Like, there wasn't even
photograph, yo.
there was nothing when he was born, yo. There was just those little feather pens and shit.
Nah, that's the 1700s, yo. He was probably born before the talkies. When was the first?
Yeah, I was about to say, yo, like, he definitely was watching some black and white shit.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't even have TV when he was born, man. He probably was born. They just had books and the radio.
The first talking movie was in 1927, so it was 3 years before he was born. But still, yo.
Yeah, but that was probably only like one theater in the country though. Like, could theaters say have no speakers? It's like because ain't nobody
For real.
talking.
That's
Like,
when TV shows were on the radio and they were talking on to the radios. So he knew Superman when he was just talking on the radio, and then he done seen Superman go to the black and white Superman with that show. He done seen
George, whatever his name was.
I don't know. I can't remember that Superman. He done seen it all, man. God damn.
Yeah.
He was 9 years old when Wizard of Oz came out, so he was a kid.
Yeah.
Damn.
That motherfucker
really
came
saw
out,
it.
yo. He's still alive and kicking, yo.
Man,
Yeah,
he done
that's
seen it
good.
all.
Shout out to him, man.
Jeez. The fact that he even directed that in 90 plus years old is fascinating in itself. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah,
I mean, the
shout out-
brother's still getting around, though, you know. I didn't know he was that old because his son's not that old, but, you know.
His son's probably the same age as us.
yeah. Shout out to Fizz.
Nah.
I
A little
think
younger, maybe.
this fits the old age right here. What does Dirty Harry spell like? Depends.
Depends. That's good.
I don't know if he made that up or not, but if you did, yeah, that's just
Nah, look, trust me. I go through
That's
the comments.
classic.
Vince be having some zingers, yo,
Yeah.
on everything.
That's funny.
That-
Shout out to Vince, yo.
What's
That is the best shit ever. Just for that, Vince.
Oh, there we go.
Vince be on that shit, yo.
Yeah, that's funny.
That was good, yo. That's a good one. Depends. Oh man, that might be the comment of the night, yo. For real. That's a good one. Oh man.
So let
So-
me ask you a question. What's your do you have a favorite Clint Eastwood movie? Like that he acted in? Not produced, just him acting in.
Let me pull him up.
Joy said he got like 10 kids. God damn, I didn't know he
Yeah,
had
he
that
do,
many.
yo.
Yeah, if you're 94, you can just keep picking them up.
Yeah, I guess so.
He-
Favorite Clint Eastwood
His,
movie. You know, let me pull up the films. You talking about
Yeah,
the
that's
ones
what I'm pulling.
he's directed or acted
No,
in? Which
the ones he's
Sorry.
acted in. I'll go first because I already have one. And this
Okay.
might not be his best movie, but it was fucking entertaining to me. Was Heartbreak Ridge, yo. You ever seen Heartbreak Ridge with him, Mario Van Peebles, and all that stuff? he picked the arbitrary war in Grenada to make a film about, yo. And it's really good because it's like he's like this brigade general, like this drill sergeant, and he's trying to get together these ragtag misfits and this infantry or whatever. And he had to get the matching t-shirts. Like if they have the same t-shirt he had on, they had to do all this running. But it was really good, yo. It's a stupid movie, but I love it from my childhood, yo. And then also like the what's the movie when he was driving the drugs and shit? The Mule.
Yeah,
The Mule. The Mule.
Oh,
well, he was like he was an old dude and he was driving for the Mexican cartel. You remember that shit?
No, I ain't watched that.
I ain't watched that either.
Yeah.
I honestly, as I'm going through this, bruh,
you probably ain't seen
I
none
haven't
of
watched a lot of Clint Eastwood movies for real.
You say you have or you haven't?
I have not.
Oh,
Heartbreak Ridge is probably one. No, I don't even remember that. Nope.
I like Gran Torino, especially
Gran Torino was
yeah, that was good. That was good. Million Dollar Baby was good too.
I think that's the only one I've seen.
Well,
and somebody shouted he could start the Any Which Way You Can was I remember watching that as a kid, yo. That shit was funny.
That's with the orangutan.
With the orangutan. I don't need,
okay, there you go.
He had the orangutan.
That's the one.
Yeah.
The one with the orangutan. I remember that.
And then I just remember the like I said, the Dirty Harry movies. Like that's I just know him from Dirty Harry.
Yeah. I mean, we know him from Dirty Harry, but can we really give a plot to a Dirty Harry movie?
I mean, once something bad happened, he murdered everybody, yo. He would just go kill people, yo.
Yeah, Dirty Harry.
I mean, the infamous line, "Go ahead, make my day."
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, make my day. I mean,
like,
that's all I knew from Dirty Harry.
Make my day.
Yeah. He had the, but you can't. You got to do it. Clint Eastwood had the squinty eyes when he did that shit.
And he had that big ass gun, yo.
That gun be sticking off like this in the screen.
That shit like 3D.
Yeah,
that shit was 3D before 3D. I was like, oh shit! I was like,
be in front of the computer, be like, yeah, he about to kill people. That gun long as shit. He'll pull that shit out like this and shit, and stick that shit in your face. Go ahead, make my day. Yeah, man. I haven't watched anything, but.
And I forgot
$1 Million
about
Baby. I did watch. I did like that.
Yeah.
But he wasn't in it that much though.
No, he wasn't.
And Morgan Freeman wasn't barely in that shit either. But he won a Best Supporting Actor, so I was happy for that. But he barely said 3 lines in the damn movie. Honestly,
I don't remember the plots really, but I have seen some of these westerns, like The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. Because my dad,
I've never seen that.
I told you my dad's like a western fanatic.
Yeah,
that was full of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
So I seen Hang 'Em High. Actually, I seen Hang 'Em High too. Yeah, I seen a few of these the westerns. But I don't remember the plots or nothing.
Emilio says Gran Torino is one of Clint's best. Have any of you guys seen that? I haven't seen it. So
I seen it. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, that's when he was like the old neighbor helping out the young Asian kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
They tried to steal his whip or something. Somebody tried to steal his whip.
The Outlaws, Josie Wales. I'm assuming that's
Josie
Wales.
That's that's a classic western.
Really?
That's
damn. Okay. NCAP says Unforgiven.
That's good western.
Yeah. I've heard of that. I've never seen it. Damn, I
gotta start watching. He wasn't. Was he in Unforgiven that much? He was. It was him and Gene Hackman.
Oh, Gene Hackman. Okay. Then says Every Which Way But Loose.
Yeah, that was with the monkey too.
Orangutan.
Yeah, that's when he was like because he was like a fighter, a boxer?
I thought he was a truck driver. Or
he was a truck driver, but he made money didn't he make money like bare knuckle boxing or some shit?
Yeah.
Julesy says True Crime. I haven't seen that movie either.
Damn,
I am blown on how much I have not seen about Clint Eastwood.
I haven't seen True Crime. Because when I hear True Crime, I think of the HBO series.
The HBO series, True Crime. Yeah, that was some good stuff.
Was that? It
Valerie,
wasn't True Crime. It was True something else. True Detective.
True Detective. Yeah, so I'm
good
all
pull,
off.
Phoenix.
So that's
Good pull.
why.
Good pull. Valerie says Mystic River. I mean, you guys seen that?
Yeah, that's the one about the assault, yo. Back in,
Okay.
it's crazy, yo. It's fucking crazy. It's a good movie. Yeah.
Debbie says his voice in Heartbreak Ridge made my throat hurt.
Because he talked with a gravelly voice. He talked like he had throat cancer, yo. For real. That came out in like 86. So yeah, he was like 60 something, man. 50 almost. Yeah.
I think I've seen Heartbreak Ridge. It sounds so familiar.
Yeah,
like, it really does.
It's like I know the name, and I knew it was a war movie, but I don't remember like anything.
Yeah. I mean, we must have ran out of war movies because this motherfucker picked The Conflict in Grenada.
Yeah, that's
a war movie, yo. Yeah.
It says he was in Back to the Future 2. I don't remember him in Back to the Future 2, yo.
I don't remember that. They must have him confused with somebody else.
Yeah, that's what like he wasn't in Back to the Future, was he? Maybe he was.
Marie says A Fistful of Dollars. Have you guys seen that?
Fistful of Dollars.
Yeah, that's the old Western.
Yeah. All right. Julesy says Three Mules for Sister Sarah. Is that a movie?
I ain't never heard that. That came out in 70. It's another Western.
Wow. That's one hell of a
Shirley MacLaine.
Three Mules for Sister Sarah. That's one hell of a Western movie, but name. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, Ollie. So Vin said he was a truck driver making extra money by parking lot fights and arm wrestling. So you were right. There you go. Thank you, Vince. Appreciate that.
So yeah, I mean, I'm looking at so we go over to what he directed and stuff like that. I think
he tends to play in a lot of movies he directs in, except this one.
He does. I mean, he did American Sniper. I don't know if you saw American Sniper. I'm seeing his recent work because all his old work like Dirty Harry and shit like that.
Yeah.
The Outlaw Josie Wells is good. But y'all remember the movie Honky Tonk Man?
Let me see. You talking about Honky Tonk Man from Pro Wrestling?
No.
You know I had to swing in that pro wrestling somewhere.
Who was in it?
It was like I remember a little kid in it. You know, it was it's a Western movie, yo.
I don't know. Nah.
Yeah, not a Western. It was like a country music movie.
I'm gonna pull up this Honky Tonk Man. That sounds familiar, bro. Hold on. Honky Tonk Man.
The Bridges of Madison County. I didn't know he did that. He produced that.
Nah, I never seen this either. God damn. 1982 Western / comedy.
Yeah, then he started going like when he got older, yo. Like he started like Flag Our Fathers, Letters of Iwo Jima. Oh, he did Invictus too. The shit with Matt Damon and the apartheid shit. They were doing like rugby and shit. I didn't know that was him. He produced Jersey Boys. The Frankie Valli and what was the name of the group? We did a reaction to him.
Yeah, it was Jersey Boys film. Hold on. Jersey Boys film is a drama.
Yeah, it's based on Frankie Valli and somebody.
It just says Frankie Valli, but it just the Four Seasons. There we go.
Four Seasons. That's what it was. The Four Seasons. Yeah.
So you mean to tell me that this whole time, the Jersey Boys, that's based off of the Four Seasons?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
I never knew that. I never knew that the Jersey Boys was based off of Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. I never knew that. I never knew that.
Yeah.
That's mind blowing to me. I'm just learning some new shit. Some new shit right now. Oh man.
What's up?
Yeah, I don't know any other Clint Eastwood. I'll be honest. I haven't seen any Clint Eastwood. I've seen 2.
It's crazy, guy. I'm in the same boat as you. I mean, I've seen a lot of his westerns, but I'm just looking at a lot of stuff I didn't see.
You got a lot more westerns than me. I'll be honest. That's one thing that's probably one genre that I don't really watch is westerns. But my parents watched a lot of westerns. Like, you know, so westerns to them is similar, I guess, to the way that you and I look at John Wick, or like I'm looking at these Marvel movies. Like that was a big deal back then to look at a western movie. So
I mean, that was
I
the
just
biggest genre of music. Movies back then,
movies. Yeah, it was.
movies and TV shows.
That's true. Like, man, there was
Bonanza.
1,000 western TV shows. You're right. Bonanza. Shoot, we could probably pull a whole bunch of them up.
Yeah, my grandmother still watches them. She
What
come to
was
my house to watch
the Rifleman? Was that one of them?
them. Yeah. Everybody, I mean, as you can tell, Clint Eastwood, he made his bones being in the westerns, yo.
Yeah, that's where he is. Oh, I forgot the Long Range was a western team. Gunsmoke. Yeah, Gunsmoke.
Gunsmoke. Rawhide.
Yeah. Rawhide. Yeah. Too many. There's a lot of them. Yeah, I'm looking at a whole bunch right here.
Yeah, he
I
had
just
8
wasn't
kids.
really into westerns.
Yeah.
Just wasn't really into westerns. Anything else going on, fellas, man? Yeah, I'm with you, Valerie. Didn't really like westerns, just Blazing Saddles, if that counts. Blazing Saddles does count. We are going to count Blazing Saddles because Mel Brooks directed Blazing Saddles, and Mel Brooks is a fine director in so many ways because he's directed some fine films, including one of my favorites, Spaceballs. But yes, Blazing Saddles does count. It had a black sheriff, so it definitely counts.
Yeah, where the white
And it was
women
funny.
at, yo?
Huh?
Where the white women at, yo?
Oh,
That was
I
a lot
didn't
for-
see it. Oh,
You never watched Blazing Saddles, yo?
I'll be honest, I have not watched
Cleve
Blazing
All
Saddles all the
Little?
way through. I have not.
Yeah.
I have not watched it all the way
You
through.
ever gotta watch it, yo.
I watched bits and pieces of it, But I watched Spaceballs all the way through. Now that I have watched all the way through. And all the other Mel Brooks stuff. So what's going on, old man? What's up with you?
Well, not much, man. Not much. Just chilling. You know what I mean? I told you I've been on the run all day, so
Did they win?
yeah, they won. They won. It was
Any scoring? Anybody break anybody ankles?
nah, it was a low scoring game. It was only 26-22. But
Shit, that's a high scoring game, man. What you talking about? When it come to kids?
I mean, they ain't like motherfucking 5 years old. It was
okay. Sorry.
yeah. Cam, he played all right. He only had 2 points, but he played all right though.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It was a struggle. They were missing a bunch of shots. It was ugly, man. The whole game was ugly for real. I don't know what else to say. I just can't jump on real quick. What's going on with y'all, man?
Chilling, man. Like Chicago Cubs kid. I was about to say chilling like a villain, but he already beat me to it. Chicago Cubs. One thing I am doing, and I don't have it here, but Phoenix is rocking it for me. I'm excited because the Commanders have won their first playoff game since forever. So this is great. This has been 20 years plus coming. I'm excited, yo. I've been rocking with this team and seeing so many freaking pitfalls. It feels good, man, to actually feel like we got a team, man. Now they just got to surround this brother with the right key elements because his line is shit. He's running for his life all the damn time. But other than that, man, I'm happy, yo. I'm happy.
We got one, yo. The city's moving, yo. Like I love the energy in the city, yo. It's crazy, yo.
Yeah.
But when football is good, this is my time of year anyway. You know what I'm saying? I love playoff football. Just so happens that both our teams in the playoffs this year. You know what I'm saying? The Eagles.
I mean, it's not just so happens the Eagles happen to be in the playoffs all the time. It just so happens Washington is there.
Just so happens, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you used those words. I'm saying it ain't just so happens for us. We always.
I mean, look, y'all are good. I ain't gonna take anything away from the Eagles, man. Y'all are a force to reckon with. The teams to beat.
I mean, y'all finally got a Super
Chiefs.
Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Y'all finally got one, so y'all can talk that shit now. But before, there's a whole bunch of years y'all was sitting on. Y'all was hating from the outside, yo. Why you hate from outside the club? You couldn't get in.
Yeah, Eagles are struggling, man. They struggled. I mean, I don't think they struggled as bad as we did.
I never hated the Eagles growing up because I love Randall Cunningham. I thought Randall Cunningham was.
Yo, I
I'm
love
saying?
Randall Cunningham. Me too. That was my guy, yo.
Yo,
I
that's the
was
reason I
like,
started liking the Eagles, just because of him, for real.
Yeah.
have you guys watched that show? And I don't know if it's on Amazon Prime or HBO Max. I cannot remember. It's the evolution of the black quarterback. It's
Oh
hosted
yeah.
by Mike Vick. Yo,
Yeah.
that is a really good series, man. It
Yeah.
opened my eyes up to like all the people that came. Look, Michael Vick transcended the way he played the quarterback position, but it's really phenomenal, man, to watch that. But yes, piggybacking off that, I was a big Randall Cunningham fan. It was Joe Montana. It was Randall Cunningham. And the reason why I like Joe Montana is because he was throwing to Jerry Rice, and I was a big Jerry Rice fan. So them two were like the 1-2 punch, Joe Montana, Jerry Rice. But Randall Cunningham, I felt was doing. The brother was he was Michael Vick before Michael Vick. Honestly,
Oh.
he just couldn't throw as good as Michael Vick, but
No,
he
he
had a
had an
rocket
arm.
ass
I mean,
arm though.
I mean,
Hold
But
on.
his
Michael Vick got a
accuracy
rocket
wasn't as
arm.
good.
You
I
forget
mean,
you forget Randall Cunningham was breaking records in Minnesota, yo, throwing to Boston
I'm about
Carter,
to say,
yo.
I think I don't.
I'm not saying he could. He's a professional football player. He can throw. I'm just saying his accuracy wasn't as good as Michael Vick when it came to throwing. Like he could
I mean,
throw the
Michael
ball
Vick
100
ain't
yards if he wanted to.
Michael Vick ain't got that much accuracy. Like that's the
What
same
are you
thing with
talking
Michael
about?
Vick. I ain't.
Nah,
I mean,
he couldn't. That was his knock. He
yeah.
he couldn't throw the ball. He could throw the ball downfield, and he could throw it hard, but he wasn't as
Yes,
accurate. Randall
he wasn't
Cunningham.
accurate.
No,
Yeah.
he's talking about Michael Vick right then,
Oh,
Corey. Yes, you can agree.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
trust me.
All right. I ain't
Well,
gonna
I would say
argue.
this: Randall Cunningham, he changed the way the game was played. He had to change his game, I should say, because he was running around doing all that shit. But when he got to Minnesota,
Yeah.
he wasn't doing that running shit. He was bombing everybody,
Just
yo.
bombing. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie though. He had the cheat code and he had Randy Moss, yo. Because half the time he would just throw the ball up.
You just
I was
throw
like,
it up.
he just throw it at Randy Moss.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
I had
Randy
one
Moss
of the
is crazy, yo.
Thanksgiving 1998 was probably one of the best days of my life because Minnesota was playing the Cowboys, and I hate the Cowboys for every fabric of my body. And Randy Moss had 3 catches, 3 touchdowns, and was killing the Cowboys that day.
Yeah. And
Beautiful,
shout out-
beautiful thing.
See, Vince is a real Eagles fan. Had a cannon and the greatest punter ever, yo. I know. I think for a while he might. I don't know if he had the
He
record.
was a
but he
punter.
had-
Get out of here. I didn't know.
He had like
no.
a
Because they
a
did-
90-some yard punt.
Yeah, because they did a joint where it was like
Yeah.
near their goal line, and so
Yeah.
they just end up punting like on a third down, like to throw the other team off. It was like crazy. Let me look it up. It's
91 yards.
91 yards.
Damn.
Cause so the other team they had because they were in punt formation. So the other team, you know what I mean, they boomed that joint, yo. He boomed it.
Damn.
91 yards.
He was an athlete, man, from UNLV.
He was,
yo.
man. Chicago said it best, man. He was doing the track and field hurdles in the NFL. He was.
Yeah.
He,
But that's why
he was.
he's definitely the reason I was a Eagles fan. I mean, that's why I just picked the team. Like that's around the age, you know what I'm saying? I was picking teams. And what it was it might have been before the game, the Dallas murder, like when they murdered Dallas. But it was he had a game and they showed his shoes and he had gold tips on his shoestrings, yo. And I was like, yo, this guy is the greatest quarterback ever. I don't even care if he ever completed a pass again, yo. But he had gold tips on his shoestrings, on his cleats. I was like, yo, this is ew. That's it. And I was like, yo, I'm an Eagles fan. And that was it.
So let me ask y'all a question, yo. So, all right, me and Corey are Redskin Commander fans. Ollie's an Eagles fan. Who's your favorite player? It ain't got to be favorite player. Who are some of your favorite players or other teams? You're not a fan of the team, but that was your player, yo. Mine, I fucking love Barry Sanders, yo. Like I thought Barry Sanders is the best running back in the history of the game for what he was given. You know what I'm saying? People will say Jim Brown. I get it, all that stuff, but Barry Sanders was the guy that did it for me, yo.
Yeah. My favorite player is
Carl
Carl Franklin. And he's on our team. Shout out to Carl Franklin.
That's
New
good.
YouTube member. Corey, hit the horns, man. What the fuck?
Oh.
Don't be sick. Oh, damn.
Hey, man, I didn't know he was hitting the horns on that.
You
My
gotta
bad.
You gotta stay ready, yo. You stay ready, you know how to get ready.
You gotta get ready.
There we go. There we
Carl,
go.
Man. Appreciate you, brother.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Carl,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Welcome, man. Welcome. We got a new member here. Yeah, man. Let us know where you're from, Carl, man. Put that in the
Oh,
chat
yeah.
so because everybody lets us know where they from to see where you at, man. Are you
Yeah.
in the States, overseas? So yeah, put in the chat where you're from, Carl, so we can
Yeah.
appreciate that, man. Well, welcome, brother, welcome.
But I concur with
Yeah, who's your
oh
favorite
no
player?
no, you can go. I was just say I concur with Venus on that Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders was like the motherfucking walking highlight, Like that shit was crazy. Like that's when what was the Sunday show with Chris Berman and them?
Monday night. It was
No, it'll come on before like the late game. Chris Berman,
Yeah.
Tom Jackson, Chris Berman.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't think of. But he had all the sayings. But I used to really watch that show, and every Sunday Barry
Prime
Sanders
time,
was
NFL
killing.
prime time.
Yeah, prime
NFL prime
time.
time. Yeah.
Barry Sanders was always doing something on there. So shout out to Barry.
Always.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, go
Yeah,
ahead, Corey.
nah, you guys picked the great one because if I'm going to pick somebody else just because you already picked Barry Sanders, which I think is great because you're not lying. This brother had no line. He had he had nothing.
No
And
quarterback.
has the most yards ever. Because I'm not going for this other people that have broke his records. This brother has the most yards ever because Barry Sanders just stopped. He just stopped. He could have easily played in the NFL for another 5, 6, 7 years. He just decided I don't want to do it no more.
Yeah.
And the brother did this with no line. So, but my favorite person that was outside of the Commanders, I love watching Bo Jackson. I was a
that's a good one,
big
too.
Bo Jackson fan because this brother was fast and he ran hard.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
he's
he
strong as
was
hell.
big. I had never seen anybody like him before. Like he was fast as Barry Sanders, but he was strong. I just never seen anything like that before. So I always love watching the LA Raiders and Bo get that ball because
And once he was that sideline,
busted. Yes, it was
he had that
over.
kind of run where I don't know, I can't do it like when I set it up, but it won't like how can I say? He was running strong in the open field. It wasn't like real graceful, but like as soon as he got this like, anybody catch him, he could be like,
Couldn't catch him.
Like
It would be like
catch him.
another gear.
Yeah,
He would just
yeah.
another gear. You couldn't catch him, man. It was, and that was who I loved.
His
watching.
highlights, because I remember like specifically the Seattle game where he broke through the line and ran through the tunnel. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of his highlights. But I remember Brian Bosworth, yo.
Brian Bosworth, at the line.
Brian Bosworth was probably one of the most overrated players that ever graced the NFL.
Did you watch this 30 for 30? It was
And
good.
after that,
he was cool, but I like Brian Bosworth.
Me too.
Because
I can't lie. I like his
he was
commercials.
at Oklahoma. He had the diseases, had the mohawk and all that
The mohawk, bro. I can't lie.
He was cool, yo.
I wanted to the character.
Yeah, and he got to the NFL. Nothing, yo. So one of my favorite players of all time, not because he was just a great player, probably the best at his position ever, but his swag was on 100.
All right, that's what I'm taking. You taking my choice, yo.
Go ahead. No, I'll let you say it.
So I'm guessing it's gonna be the man, the prime time, Deion Sanders.
Deion Sanders, yo.
Yeah, that was gonna be my pick. I love Deion Sanders, yo. Like from like the kickoff returns, the punt returns, the interceptions, the high stepping, all that. You know what I mean? And like I'm saying, he had the most swag out from the Jerry Curl era on. Boy, he was killing.
It never mattered what team he was on either.
Oh, nope. From the 49ers to the Cowboys.
From the Falcons.
The Falcons. I mean,
the Falcons to the 49ers to the Cowboys. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I hate the Cowboys, but I didn't mind Deion being on the Cowboys, yo. Like I hate the Cowboys with every fiber of my being. I will say it until I die.
And he had one of my greatest lines ever, yo. From must be the money make me feel this way. They said money ain't gonna change you. I said shit, change my library card, the credit cards. I
remember that, yo.
Change my zip code. Yeah, all that shit, yo.
I fuck with Deion.
I remember that.
The funniest thing Deion ever said, yo, if you go back and listen to him, there was like he was about to get drafted. And the Giants wanted to meet with him. And he was like, where y'all picking? 6? I ain't gonna be there. That's that Deion swag he had, yo.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, he was gifted. I mean, the brother could play both sports. I mean, he
Yeah.
had speed like nobody's
But see,
business, and he could read it.
it was
No,
so
go ahead.
funny.
That's it.
No, it was so funny. He was fast, but he wasn't super fast. Like he ran like a 4.2. I forgot. I think they say he ran like a 4.4 or 4.5. But for some reason, in pads, like this motherfuckers that can run. But for some reason, in pads, that motherfucker can run. Like you know what I mean? It's like the pads ain't slow him down. So
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Oh,
Well,
he
also-
ran a 4.27 at the combine.
Oh, for real?
That's pretty fast.
Oh yeah, that is fast. I always thought he ran slower.
Nah, he's
And-
at
and-
Oh,
Well, go
then
ahead,
I'm
Vince.
all off.
Nah,
Okay,
he was
this is
like
what I think
one of those people
that
that can
made-
just stride, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a hell of a stride, but one thing I think he had all three. He had ability to maintain his top speed.
Yeah.
He could get to a very high top speed, and then he
Yeah.
had the triple threat where he was also quick. Because
Yeah.
some people
He could break on that
can
shit.
get fast, but it takes a long time for them to get to their top speed. Dion could get there a lot faster than mainly everybody else on the field. So he was like the triple threat when it came to speed. Because even when Dion got to his top speed, he could run that shit all the way down the field and couldn't nobody catch him.
Nah.
So he was a triple threat when it came to speed, man. He was quick, fast, and he could maintain his top speed.
There was nothing like seeing Dion high step, yo. That was
Yeah.
like the fucking highlight of everything. He get the ball and hold that ball out, put his hand behind his head and start.
Yeah.
Nobody do that.
Shout out Dion fighting Andre Rison at the Falcons game. It was great. They were just hitting each other's helmets. Like, and you know what? I didn't think it was a flag. Nobody got ejected. Like nothing. Like that shit just happened. They kept like nothing happened. Yo, it was like boom, y'all break it up. And now that's a different day and age because now if that shit happened now, yo, everybody getting ejected. Like you know what I mean?
Oh hell yeah!
Like, I don't even think they threw a flag on that shit, yo. It was just like
They probably just called a referee timeout or something.
Yeah, this was like y'all break them up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was
Vince said,
athlete.
I'm sorry. Vince, they're going to throw through some people's favorite before we get too far. Vince said Barry Sanders is somebody that we already tapped on.
Yeah.
MCAP said Montana. I mean,
Montana, right. Definitely great. One of the greatest ever.
Yeah.
He could be the greatest. I mean, I know Tom Brady came in, but you know,
Joe Montana's 4-0 in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he is. But yo, he had another great came right back after him though.
Who Steve Young?
Young.
I like Steve Young. Yo. Steve Young can run his ass off too.
I love Steve Young, yo.
Yeah.
That brother could run his ass off. I mean, Steve Young was good. Yeah. And that was the thing. He was nice with the run too. Like he was juking cats and shaking them, you know. Marie says Walter Payton, aka Sweetness.
Yeah,
man.
Sure.
Vince also says Megatron. Were y'all a big fan of Megatron?
Hell, Calvin Johnson.
Yeah,
he was a beast. He was unreal, yo. That motherfucker was tall and fast. He was another one you could just throw it up, like you know what I mean.
Yeah,
it was fucked up. He played. I mean, of course, it's like Detroit's good now, but it was just fucked up. He played in Detroit all the years. You know?
Wouldn't it be good if he was playing with Detroit now? He could finally get his
shine? Yeah.
Oh.
Like, he would have been like a beast.
Yes, because he was playing with Detroit when they weren't shit.
Yeah, because I think did he retire early too?
He did.
I think so.
He in the Hall of Fame.
Yo, he did the motherfucking Dion. Like Detroit Lions had everybody like, yo, fuck it, I'm good.
Yeah. Yep. This is a good pull. You guys talked about Randy Moss earlier, Vince, but Christian Okoye,
Nigerian
nightmare.
One of the greatest collisions in the history of anything, yo.
From Steve Atwater.
Yeah, it don't matter if it was cars, motherfucking Rams, like the animal Rams, like those motherfuckers. Steve Atwater and Christian Okoye hit each other. It's just that shit was like.
That's a great pull, yo. Atwater, Broncos safety, yo. Oh my god, yo.
But it was fantastic.
That's probably one of the best. That's probably one of the best nicknames, though. Nigerian Nightmare, yo.
Oh yeah, that shit was crazy.
He was a flash in the pan, though.
But yeah, I'm just saying, but he was just different, yo, because he was big as hell and a running back. But he was big.
Didn't he play on the Chiefs? What's the Chiefs?
Yeah.
Oh, I used to play on Tecmo Bowl.
Oh,
he was untackle. You couldn't tackle him, yo.
Nah, man, it's Bo Jackson on Tecmo Bowl, man.
Bo Jackson was the best. Yeah.
Press was the best.
But no,
Next
I
to
know
him,
what I'm saying. Tristan McCoy, because he wasn't even fast up there. He was slow.
he was slow as shit.
But everybody just be
But
bouncing off his ass.
yes, yes. Let me see what else somebody said. Then said Lawrence Taylor and Reggie White
Yes,
going the defensive route.
yeah,
Okay,
two
okay.
the greatest
Yo,
defensive.
The,
You know,
the
Reggie's
minister.
ain't mad at that.
Yeah, the
Hell,
minister
did you
defense.
know Lawrence Taylor's from Williamsburg, yo?
Didn't know
No, I
that.
didn't know that. Really?
From Williamsburg, Virginia, yo.
I know Reggie White. Reggie White's from Virginia, ain't he?
Nah, he ain't.
You
Oh,
talking
He
about
from
Bruce?
like
You talking about Bruce
Tennessee.
Smith?
I'm talking about
Bruce Smith, yeah.
Bruce Smith.
Smith.
Yeah, I'm talking about
Yeah.
Bruce Smith. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Actually, he was just at shout out to Vic, like coach
Norfolk
at
State.
Norfolk State. Yeah, Bruce Smith came to the press conference.
That's dope, yo. Supporting.
I think Ronald Curry might be on the staff, yo. I read somewhere. I don't know if it's true or not. Somebody look it
He
up.
bringing back all the legends, yo.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And Elton Brown might be on it too.
he is. Elton Brown got drafted. He got picked to coach, yo.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
what's up. Bring
So,
back all the 757 legends.
Yeah. So, any more people, Corey? Because I got.
Yeah, go ahead.
Still,
Felix.
still football, but I wanted to.
Yeah.
Because Nigerian Nightmare is one of the all-time nicknames in the NFL, yo. So I looked up a list of the best nicknames in the NFL. Number one, they got Walter Payton, Sweetness. You know what I'm saying? If I say Broadway, y'all know who that is?
Joe Namath. Yeah.
Broadway Joe.
My bad. I give you a chance, yo. Broadway Joe. You ain't gonna get this one. Legatron. He's a kicker. Legatron. Yeah, you don't get it, yo.
Yeah, I don't even know who that is.
His name is Greg Zerline because he can kick far. That's what I'm saying. But I like the nickname Legatron. It's pretty cool, yo. The bus. Everybody know who the bus is.
With
Jerome Bettis.
Jerome Bettis.
Yeah.
Prime time. We already said Dion.
Dion.
The refrigerator, yo.
Oh man, William Perry.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a good one. The fridge. Yeah, they had an action figure for him and everything. He was on G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe, yeah. So did y'all ever hear the story about how Mike Dicker, he's always gonna be mad at himself for what he did to Walter Payton, yo?
Yeah, I've heard that story. You can go ahead and explain it. The Super Bowl.
He and that Walter Payton get that Super Bowl touchdown to William Perry, yo.
Yeah.
The playmaker, yo.
I mean, Michael Irvin.
Michael Irvin. Yeah, that's a good one.
Michael Irvin,
that's what I was gonna say.
The Minister of Defense.
Yeah, we said Reggie White, the greatest defense. Honestly, I mean,
I didn't know that was his. The Minister of Defense. Okay.
Yeah, and he was a preacher.
Oh damn. Okay.
And I didn't know. I mean, I didn't know. I mean, I know a lot of people say Lawrence Taylor is the greatest defensive person. I ain't lying, yo. Maybe it's just the Eagles in me. You gotta watch some old Reggie White shit. Reggie White was a beast.
Strong. Was awesome.
It wasn't just the sacks, because Lawrence Taylor's always gonna get just how the sack kind of I'm talking about run stopper, this and that. And that motherfucker, they'll put one person on his ass. He just he was just tossing.
That was his thing. His arm was a one-arm toss, yo.
He tossed linemen out the way, yo. The shit was crazy.
Facts, yo. We already said Megatron. Honey Badger.
Yo, dude from LSU. Oh my God, what's his name? You got me. I can't. I know it's about
Honey Badger.
He got in trouble all the time.
Yeah, I got trouble smoking.
Yeah,
at LSU. Tyrann Mathieu.
Yeah. Shout out to LSU, yo. I remember. Was you with us when we went to New Orleans? Did you go?
I didn't go that time.
So we went to New Orleans for a flag football tournament, and it was during New Year's. So we stayed over New Year's Eve. So we did New Year's Eve on Bourbon Street. It was crazy. And it was crazy too. It was LSU was playing somebody. I can't remember who they was playing, but it was for the national championship that year. This is
was it Alabama?
Might have been Alabama. Yeah, this is a long time ago. This is fucking 2002, 3, 4. I don't know. But fuck, it's LSU and motherfucking New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, New Year's Eve, yo. So you know the city was crazy. The whole weekend was fucking crazy, yo. Had a great ass time, yo.
Yeah.
For real, for real.
I mean, that's the holy trinity right there, yo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
So,
Bourbon Street, New
Bourbon
Year's
Street, New
Eve.
Year's Eve, LSU football.
Yeah, the only thing would be better if they could have had
Wow.
the bowl game during Mardi Gras, but you know that's too late in the year. But I'm just saying,
Yeah,
but like just saying, like this is it was crazy. Like I
Yeah.
got some stories from that night. Oh my god, crazy.
I bet. Yo.
But-
All right,
Yeah.
so we got another dude, Muscle Hamster.
Who was that?
His
That's
name
a
was Doug-
horrible nickname.
His name was Doug Martin. He was very short, but he was very muscular, yo. But he played for Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He was good for a minute, yo. Let me see. Deacon.
That'll be Deacon Jones from the
Deacon
Cowboys.
Jones, yo.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Purple
The
people.
Rams. No, he was with the Rams.
Deacon Jones?
Oh, I thought he played
Yeah.
on the Cowboys. Oh,
Mm.
He played
my
with
No,
bad.
actually, yeah. Who did?
Yeah. So the Galloping Ghost. You ain't gonna get this shit.
Eric Dickerson.
No. This
Dang.
one is Red Grange, yo. But I like the nickname the Galloping Ghost, yo. Slinging Sammy Ball. We hear the
Come on
word
with these-
mean. I mean, we hear the word
these-
mean. Everybody know what mean is, yo.
Mean, MEAN.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Mean. When I think of mean, I'm automatically thinking wrestling. Mean Gene Okerlund.
Mean Joe Green, yo.
Mean Joe Green.
The
Okay,
Healers,
okay.
yo. Yeah. You got Dick Night Train Lane, yo.
Yeah.
The Assassin. I ain't never heard. Oh, Jack Tatum. Oh, yeah. So Jack Tatum played for the Raiders, yo. He was the dude that paralyzed this dude named Daryl Stingley in a preseason game.
Oh,
You
damn.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jack Tatum, yo. Yeah, my dad used to love the Raiders, yo.
And the best.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no,
Go
you
ahead.
can go and talk because I'm gonna my shit's gonna be silly and dumb.
All right. So what I've done, I've gone ahead and pulled up that we were talking about Steve Atwater with Christian Okoye.
Oh yeah.
So
Play that. Yeah.
I've gone ahead and pulled. Hold on. Let's. Can
Oh, look
you
how big.
fix
Yeah,
that
he had
out
that
real
big
quick? Hold on a second. I got to get that piece off here.
What piece?
Just a second.
Oh,
the
yeah,
logo.
Yeah, let me change that.
Yeah, my
Oh,
bad.
you did it? Okay. All right. So this is the whole thing right here. Well, not the whole thing. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but it's only a minute and 16 seconds long. But this is the actual hit with Christian Okoye on Steve Atwater. And this is one of the 100 greatest NFL plays. I don't know what number this is, but we just gonna go with this. So all right, hope you guys can hear this.
Yeah, you ain't sharing your sound. You're not sharing your sound, yo. I guess y'all can't hear me. Am I talking to myself?
I can hear you. I can't hear Corey, yo.
Yeah. Oh
Ooh.
God, damn! He laid his ass out.
Wow.
And talk some shit.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. I don't know if Corey even heard us say it.
Let's
No
take-
sound.
Corey must.
What'd you
must
say,
have
O?
sound.
I said it was no sound, but yeah,
It's no sound? God damn it.
I said that shit like 5 different times.
All right, hold up, man. We're gonna do this again. I'm sorry, yo. But go ahead. Y'all get
Nah,
it.
you ain't gotta do
Get the
it.
sound.
I mean, we got it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
so-
go. You about to say something before I did that.
Oh, I was gonna say the greatest nickname ever ain't even a nickname, you know.
What's that?
Dick Buckus. Dick Buckus.
Like the alcohol, you can't touch this. You got a bad name like Dick
Dick,
Butt.
that is a bad name, yo. Your name is Dick Buckus.
It is. It's a terrible name.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
But it works for football though.
He looked like it though. Yeah, yeah.
works
Yeah.
if you want to be
Yeah.
if you want to be known forever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Change screen, Corey. When you share it, it's got an option. You got to do share audio.
Yeah, I did. I'm gonna try to. I'm sorry. I'm just doing this just to make sure it works this time. But we've already seen it though. But
Nah,
No,
Corey.
you
Yeah.
just ain't got no audio. No,
thumb down, nothing.
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 You just say-
I did it, yo. I did the share screen option, but okay. Oh well.
Yeah. All right. So I got a couple more, and that's it. I'm just gonna run down the names. Moose,
Yeah, we can.
Icky. Everybody know Icky. Icky
Yeah,
Woods.
yeah. Somebody gave him a shout out earlier for the Icky
Yeah.
Shuffle.
Somebody put in
Uh,
there Billy White Shoes Johnson, yo. Look at the white shoes.
If I ain't
Oh wow.
worried about this screen falling down behind me, I'll do the Icky Shuffle, yo. Can anybody do the Icky Shuffle?
Oh,
No.
Yeah, of course. Everybody did that shit. We were growing
The
up.
Icky
Yo.
Shuffle, yeah. Shout out, yo.
Yeah. Motherfucking Pork Chop. Dude name was Pork Chop. Floyd Pork Chop Womack, yo. Ed Too
man.
Tall Jones.
Yeah.
Ironhead Hayward.
That's who I thought was on. That's who was on Cowboys.
Yeah.
Ed Too Tall Jones. Yep, he definitely was, yo. And this is probably one of my favorite ones. Bad Moon Rising, yo. Andre Rising, yo.
Yeah, that was,
I didn't know that was his nickname.
Dope one, yo.
yeah, Batman Rising.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
definitely
mad that
dope,
my
yo.
shit wasn't playing the audio, yo. I'm still stuck on that shit, yo.
All right, man. Y'all ready for this TikTok to shut down?
I ain't
Y'all
no
thought,
TikTok.
well, yeah, we'll go ahead.
Well, you know, there's these other apps out.
Yeah.
But nah, I hate the fact that it's shutting down because I'm really liking TikTok Shop.
Yeah, it's on Sunday, yo.
Yeah.
It's the last day. Unless something happens, I don't think that's gonna happen. So, and what's crazy, somebody mentioned, I mean, just because we on YouTube, I know you be like, we on YouTube, but you gotta think it's gonna be a lot of creators like having to go different places. Whether
Absolutely.
I mean, really, it's a lot of places. Really, only two. So either go YouTube Shorts or Instagram. You know what I mean? And I'm sure they all been posting on those anyway. But it's a lot of them like focus was TikTok because
TikTok.
every media platform is kind of has its own personalities. That's what like some shit that work on TikTok don't work on YouTube, and some shit that work on YouTube don't work on Instagram. You know what I mean?
Correct.
So it's gonna be a flood. I know they got like I know say imitators like TikTok, they got the lemonade and all that shit, but ain't nobody like it ain't enough users for them to make it worthwhile at this point. So
yeah, Lemonade is a version of TikTok that a lot of people are trying to go to, but I don't know if it's I've downloaded it myself. It's nice. It's very TikTok similar. But I don't know if it has all those other bells and whistles that TikTok did, and so I think it's just too new.
And someone said this is going to be. I was reading like the biggest loss of media ever because anything. Because I know TikTok is worldwide or what have you, but anything produced in the U.S. because the rule already was that TikTok had. Anything in the U.S. couldn't be over in China. It had to be on U.S. servers. Mm-hmm. So they're shutting down all the U.S. servers. So anything anybody from the U.S. made on TikTok is gone. So unless they download it, hopefully they downloaded it or whatever. No, it's just gone, bro. I mean, it's gonna be over.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna be basically disappeared, wiped out. So
I don't know. Can you rip shit from YouTube? I mean, I know from TikTok, like you don't upload stuff to TikTok, right? You actually record your shit on TikTok.
Yeah. I'm sure they got a way to download your own videos. I mean, you know what I mean?
Probably so. Yeah, I don't know too much about it, yo.
Yeah, I know. I guess it was cool we never got into TikTok like that. Even though people have ripped our videos on TikTok, we got TikTok videos with us on it with like 1 million views.
Yes. Y'all don't know that we have had people rip our videos from our page and post it onto their own. They created their own page and put our videos up there, and it's got like 2-3 million views on the videos. It's crazy. Yeah. So I mean, shout out to whoever did that on TikTok because it did help our channel, but we ain't gonna be doing it no more. And I actually did try to do something with TikTok for our page, but once I knew TikTok was going off, I was like, well, fuck it, ain't no need to do it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, people made a lot of money off of TikTok, yo.
They definitely make a killing.
And there was a lot of viral stuff too off of TikTok. It was a way because we live in a world where we get micro doses of information and entertainment.
Mm-hmm. TikTok really don't fuck up shit. It don't fuck up my kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the cool thing about TikTok,
his brain works definitely in 10-second intervals. So I'm like, yo,
yeah.
Absolutely.
concentrate, yo. It's
But
like,
also the thing about TikTok is you were able to do lives and do good lives. Like, Instagram was doing the lives, but they were always choppy. They weren't always good all the time. You could do lives on TikTok that were great, and you could upload longer videos, because I remember on Instagram and they wouldn't let you upload videos that were longer than a minute. But you could do that on TikTok. There were so many other things you could do on TikTok, man, that these other platforms wouldn't allow, that made them have to change because TikTok was booming.
But so Valerie
Yeah.
asks, why is it shutting down? Because of China, yo.
yeah,
They're spying on us. The government they believe China's stealing all the information. They already have my social security number, so I mean,
Yeah.
they got all that
So
shit. But
yeah, so short story. I mean, these guys could probably say it best, but the short end of it is TikTok is a Chinese company that does TikTok, and the government feels that anybody in America or that is on TikTok, that the Chinese or the people of the company are getting our information, as far as all our personal information, where we are,
I mean,
and they're
they
able
already
to
got it.
access where we go
but it's
on
not just the
apps.
company. China
It's going to be sharing it with
the
Chinese.
government. The
government,
government
the
runs
government.
everything. So
Yeah,
you
Yeah.
have to sign. If you do business in China, you have to sign the rights over to the government, like certain rights to the government.
yeah.
And
So
that's what it
basically,
access
really
all
is.
rights. Yeah.
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 So because of that,
And this is probably the best question in the world. Yo.
Hey, my bad.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we both clicked the same because it came up. And I was like, don't say everybody do that. Yeah,
every
they all do.
time they, I'm with
Trust
you.
me. They got all our shit too. That's why people.
Yes.
The government
Every
already got
time
this
they
shit.
bring this up, I say the same question, like they do that right now anyway. So what? I mean, that's happening right now.
So I'll
They
give you an
know
example.
exactly where I'm going.
If you do like a Ancestry.com or 23andMe, to keep a database of your DNA, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have to sign a disclosure saying they can do whatever they want to with your DNA.
Yeah. So it's all. I mean, and fuck
Yeah,
the
it
DNA,
basically because
I
the
ain't
app
gonna-
is not American. That's they tripping.
Yeah, I ain't just say fuck the DNA, but as far as that goes, but it's almost like, I mean, once they got your phone, it's wrap. Your phone and your internet history, that's all they need. They know everything about you, man.
Yeah, and plus, like, guess what? If I said, I want some chicken, and guess what's gonna come up on Instagram feed? Popeyes, KFC, churches, all that shit gonna come up, yo. So it don't even matter, yo. I don't trust nothing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But I'm too lazy to. I just got my.
I've already succumbed. I just been like, hey, it's too late for me.
Yeah, it's too late.
That's all. Like Google runs my life. It's too late, yo.
And how many times have we been talking about something around on our phone, and all of a sudden the ads pop up, and we like, how the fuck did this? I just talked about this a couple of days ago,
Yeah, they
or a couple of hours ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say, always listening, man.
Always listening, man. Always.
But that's how the world has changed. So I was because there's a lot of malls and everything shutting down. So they say people are buying so many things from Amazon because they board shop, like because we're in our house a lot, we don't go out as much, like to the brick and mortar store, so we just scroll on social media, and we just buy shit off social media all the time, whether it's Amazon, whether it's a vendor selling a t-shirt. Oh, I like this t-shirt. I like this bag. Oh, word, this is how you do workouts from a chair. All this shit come on your Instagram feed, and people just buy that shit all the time, yo.
Oh yeah, I can believe that. Yeah, I mean, Amazon definitely broke some shit. I mean, not say broke some shit, but it's just like, but we made it so convenient that I had to have a talk with the other half one day. I was like, yo, what the fuck is you ordered? Like, we getting packages every fucking day. Like, calm your ass down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, it's real, yo. I ain't gonna lie, yo. I'm an Amazon whore, yo. I've been ordering a lot of Amazon lately.
I mean, I can't
order off Amazon.
Yeah, it's convenient. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was like, sometimes,
have you guys done TikTok Shop though? Have you guys done that?
No, I don't do TikTok at all. Yeah, I literally don't do TikTok at all. I got a TikTok. I mean, I got an account just so when people send shit, I can just watch it.
They send you shit. That's all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. I just missed the boat on TikTok, and I'm not mad. I mean, I'm an old fogey, yo. I'll be on Facebook a little bit.
It's a good app.
But I'll be on Instagram mostly. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really post shit, but I like to scroll and watch stuff.
Yeah. But
honestly, TikTok is just, it's not something for, I mean, you got to literally just spend time doing nothing. Like, people be up there for just hours, just
I mean, that's what I mean.
stuff.
It's a time eater. Like, you ain't got nothing to do. Just like brain,
that's
like boom boom. So,
but it's I enjoy TikTok. I ain't gonna front. I enjoy it, but
I mean, be some funny shit. It'd be some good shit up there. I just like, how can I say, like that short second. I mean, not short second. I mean, like, I know it can go up to like a minute or whatever. It might go up 3 minutes now. But I mean, most people are doing like shorter videos. Like, it's just so short. Like, I can't just keep like watching like shit. That shit, I don't know. It just fucks with my mental. I'd rather just pull up a podcast. People are like, yo, why you watch podcasts on YouTube? I'm like, fuck it. I just pull up a podcast on YouTube and watch that shit. I just watch that type shit. So,
yeah.
I think it's entertaining, yo. I mean, I like. It's like I look at podcasts like that, like interviews though. Like people sit there and just talk in front of a mic, just like we talking. They like, I feel like they're talking to me, just like people in the chat probably feel the same way, yo.
Yeah.
I will say this though: social media has produced some of the funniest people in the world, yo. I'm not just talking about content creators. Like, there's this one content creator. Her name is Tawana Monique, and she has a microphone. I don't know if you ever seen it, yo. Like, people send in like anonymous stuff about their life, like 37-year-old male who slept with his best friend, but he's not gay. And then she be like, bro, you gay. You know what I'm saying? People will send in anonymous stuff and she just responds to it. But it'd be like here, like the comments be the funny, because there's so many funny people in the comments.
That's normally what I go to when I watch a video.
Yeah, that's what I do. Because even when I
straight to the comments.
Even watch videos on my TV, YouTube video, I go to the comments. I'll be reading the comments. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Like, that's what the comments, like, people funny as fuck, yo. I'm like, niggas is hilarious. Like, it don't matter what video it is. This will be some funny shit. I'm like, people are hilarious, yo.
Yeah, the internet is undefeated when it comes to the comments because they are hilarious. It's just good. I spend more time in the comments a lot of times than watching the video. I will keep scrolling through the comments because they're just too funny. They're too funny. Yeah. People are funny, man.
I'm gonna give a shout out to Vince, yo, because he's very consistent, yo. Like I said, I go through the comments all the time on our videos, and he comes up with some of the wittiest shit. Like, even the live, when we was on the live, and this kind of got glossed over. I didn't realize it till I was watching the live again. I was watching it again. But I had said something about about peanut butter cookies with the Hershey Kiss on it, and I said it looked like areolas and all that shit. And he called them areolas, yo. So I was like, that's comedic gold, yo.
That's good.
He's funny.
Areolios.
The rest of my life, you know it. And that's what they're going to be called the rest of my life. Oreos.
Oh man,
he's a funny, witty guy.
That is good. Yeah, that's good, man. That's good. That's good, Vince, man. Yeah, funny. Well, I mean, what do you guys feel, man? Anything else, man, before we end this, or anything else to talk
glad
about?
Ali brought that up, yo, because like you got to think. For lack of a better term, we are content creators. I never fashioned myself that way, but in reality, that's what we are. But I would be job pissed if somebody canceled our YouTube, and I'm like, what the fuck I'm gonna do now? We gotta start. We gotta build another audience on a different platform and all that stuff. Like this is years in the making, yo. Like this is a dedication for us to do that shit. So if somebody just wipe out somebody like that shit whack, yo.
Yeah,
it is.
I mean, but that's the chance you take when you're on other people's platforms. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you never know. YouTube can wipe people. I mean, YouTube. I see shit all the time because, like, on Reddit, like different YouTube groups. Like, I mean, people's accounts get canceled all the time. You know what I mean? And the crazy thing with YouTube is once your account gets banned, you can't like make another one. Like Like, you'll be good for a minute, but they find out, like, I mean, it's Google. They in all your lives, so they'll know all them emails. Like,
they're constantly auditing.
Yeah,
like
you
every
try to
30
make a new
days.
email, try to make a
Oh
new
yeah.
this. Like the people like, I have new email, new phone number attached, like new whatever. And they find like somehow, I mean not somehow Google runs every Google search, whatever. They know all
Yeah.
us. So
They
once they
will
find they
find
ban
you.
they ban
Oh,
that joint too. Like
because
once you get
they got
banned, you
one of the
banned
best
forever.
AIs, yo. AI can detect all that shit, yo. So
Yeah. So yeah, once you get banned, you banned forever.
damn.
Yeah, shout out to Road Trip, yo. And so folks still talking on my space. You're right. And Tom. Tom was everybody's friend, yo. Everybody's
He's
best
was my
friend.
first friend. Yes.
Tom. Tom looking over his shoulder. Whatever the fuck
Yeah.
that shit was. Like, shout out
Yeah,
to
he was
Tom.
sitting like this, like.
Oh, I used to fuck with MySpace, so you can make your
Oh,
own theme music. You know, you can
yeah, MySpace.
put your
Yeah.
code in and
Yo.
shit. You can go back in the code and upload YouTube video clips and all that shit. Yeah, yo.
That was the greatest thing. The worst thing about MySpace is I couldn't find anybody though.
No. Oh shit, I used to find everybody on MySpace. What you
I
know
couldn't
about?
find nobody. I would type in somebody's name and nothing. I'd be like,
See,
fuck.
to me, the worst thing about MySpace was Phenom's name. It was like the best thing and the worst thing.
Yeah.
Because you can make your own pages and do all this shit. But my slow ass internet, yo, if you had like a bunch of like some shit behind it, like animation and music, I try to load your page. That should be like, I'm like, God damn, that shit was 5 minutes just for your page to load. Like,
Very
you know what I
true.
mean? It was like the best thing and the worst thing about it.
Absolutely, yo.
Yo,
That's
Yeah.
so true.
You have bad internet, you know, you post a video and they be moving like this. You know what I'm saying? Because it's taking forever to load. But no, it's funny though. No, motherfuckers had like glitter backgrounds, shit,
all
like
that.
graphics and shit.
I ain't
And,
gonna lie. Okay.
whatever was hot in the 2000s music wise.
Yeah, that's what MySpace was big for music, like spreading music. Like people like Soulja Boy and all of them, you know, basically blew up off MySpace.
Yeah.
And I was late to MySpace, yo, because I remember Davion, yo. Remember Davion?
Yeah.
Davion, like me and Bo lived in Norfolk, like in the Ponderosa, what we called it. Davion used to come over there sometimes, yo, we fuck around, like music shit, some other shit. But he's like, yo, get on MySpace. I'm like, man, I ain't get on MySpace. Like, what the fuck is MySpace? He's be like, yo, you gotta get on MySpace. You gotta get on MySpace. You gotta get on MySpace.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually I was like, yo, fuck it. I just made a MySpace account. As soon as I made that shit, I was like, oh shit, this is the greatest thing ever. Like, you know what I mean? Like I was mad I was late to it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, that's how
Valerie says MySpace was actually coding though.
Yeah.
Like, how do we all learn how to do that?
Yeah, we did. Like you
learn
Very
how to
true.
do it,
You wanted to have some shit going on. You figured it out. Yeah, that shit was
Yeah.
crazy though. MySpace was like helping people out as far as
Yeah,
like,
you had to figure out a way to put that HTML code in and
Yeah.
the brackets and all that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you have glitter going down the screen in the background.
yeah.
Your music playing. Yeah, I don't know what we figured that shit out.
And they tried to make a research. I think like Justin Timberlake bought MySpace to try to redo it, and that shit flopped.
No, he bought it right when it flopped. Yeah, not right when it flopped. I think it was already on a downturn, but he tried to like you said, try to bring it back. It was like it's a wrap.
Yeah.
And no, Debbie just like you didn't find the Roasted Steakhouse like the rest of them. Nah, it wasn't like that, but it was like me and my man. We pause. We had the spot in the cut right across the street from the beach. How you boy? It's good times at the Ponderosa. Good
Times at the Ponderosa, yo. Yeah, shout out to that, yo.
Yeah, but yeah, MySpace, and then once MySpace, I mean, I didn't know how Facebook took over MySpace. It was like as soon as Facebook came out, it's like MySpace just like boom,
It was gone. Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't even
overnight.
know. Yeah, I'm trying to think like what was I don't even know the downfall of MySpace. I just remember everybody just kind of left it.
Well, that's what I was trying to tell you. The downfall of MySpace was that your ability to connect and find people, it wasn't great. But Facebook had that algorithm and the ability to connect people that you may know through 6 degrees of separation.
But that was Facebook's business model. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what MySpace business model was. Was it like that?
MySpace was just there. It was,
but it wasn't a great
first.
platform to talk. I don't remember anything.
It
like
wasn't.
Facebook.
You couldn't
yeah.
talk on MySpace. You couldn't do anything.
Yeah. Facebook had the feed. Like the feed was what really.
Yeah, you could
It is.
communicate with people, talk with people, like their photo. There was so many interactive things that you could do with Facebook that MySpace just did not have.
Yeah.
And Facebook connected you with people because what Facebook did is when you first signed to Facebook, it asked you like the three questions. Where's your high school? What year were you born? It asks all those basic questions. And it used that information to put in the algorithm code to figure out who you may know based off who else put in information. The shit was genius.
Yeah.
The shit was genius.
Yeah.
Tried the road trip. He said once all the older people found MySpace, everyone left, and that's what my kids tell me about Facebook and everything else, and Instagram. Shit, my son, Instagram, like, yeah, that's for old people. Like, god damn.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really be on Facebook like that, but
I don't really be on Facebook hardly either now.
I do scroll
Just for
Instagram.
family.
I don't post on Instagram. I took all my pictures and shit, most of my shit down off Instagram just because. But I do still scroll Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I definitely
And
still scroll
Facebook, yo,
Instagram.
Facebook done turned into a place like I hate when people like, yo, pray for me, don't ask no questions though. I'm like, what the fuck I'm praying for, yo? Like I hate when people do that shit, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I need to know what I'm praying for, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I think it just became a place for people to vent more so than, you know, really connect with people, yo. Because people will just post random shit, yo.
You know what
Yeah.
Facebook also became a place where somebody was always giving some of the best advice you had. Everybody became a counselor on Facebook about giving advice or some shit and how you can better yourself. And these motherfuckers ain't doing shit out in the world, but they pretending to be like God send counselors on how you can better your life. And if you want to better your life, you gotta do right. And in order to do right, you gotta be right. They would say all this nice shit.
Yeah.
But if you really dug into these people's backgrounds, they weren't shit either, man.
The
But it
funniest
became a
thing-
platform that people was using for that.
You're right. It's funny because like I always go back to my hip hop. I'm a hip hop head through and through. But the poet Fabulous said, "Your captions be deep, but you shallow as a puddle, yo."
Mhm. I know quite a
Yeah.
few people that was doing that on.
But, yeah.
It just became a platform for
Yeah,
that.
Facebook's been around so long. Like basically it's too big to fail type shit. Like now, like Facebook's up there with like the
Yeah.
Googles and the Apples and shit. Like,
Oh,
they were
absolutely.
smart as far as they just buying everything. Once they bought their
Once
best
they
book,
bought
like,
Instagram.
once they bought Instagram, it was a wrap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was a
smartest business decision they could have ever did because they got
Yeah.
Instagram like that. Like when
And they were-
Instagram started to
Yeah,
pop, there's like, we
Yeah.
buying that shit.
yeah.
But I mean, social media in general, though, like it went to the dark side really quickly when you can become anonymous and hate on
Yeah.
people. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody took the opportunity to start scamming people. Everybody took the opportunity, to just be mean and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But the scam is the
agree.
biggest part, yo. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, oh yeah. I mean, well, scammers are always gonna find it don't matter what.
But I definitely mostly stay with Facebook right now. Valerie actually says it to keep up with memories and family and stuff. That's really what Facebook always throw a memory back at me. So I like that. You know, be like,
Yeah,
oh,
I mean-
yeah.
Yeah, and I lie, I said I don't be on Facebook like that. And maybe it's just I don't be up there like I used to be. Like I used to be on Facebook like a lot. Yeah, I can't lie. When Facebook was booming,
Mhm.
and even on the decline, I was still on Facebook a lot. It's probably been like about the last like 5, 6, 7 years. I kind of like went on. That's how you know Facebook's been around forever, though. See, when I said that, because I'll still go on Facebook. I'll scroll through like I do Instagram. You know what I mean? Just
But
check to
Facebook
see what-
mess up your feed because they give you so many suggested shits versus like
Yeah,
people
but
I
see,
really want to see, yo.
I always just like remove them. Just like Instagram, like you just gotta go to top. Like I just do following. Like I don't because all those suggested shits I get, that shit piss me off, yo.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
you
I
can
gotta
go
give a
and Facebook, they got a thing you can do like just who you're friends with for a second.
I
You just
figure
gotta
that
do it
out.
every time you log. You guys gotta do it every time you go on though. That's just,
Well, I might need to do that
fucked up
shit, yo.
Yeah,
But
I just-
Valerie a real one, y'all. She spelled it fabulous
that's
correctly, yo.
what I'm saying.
FABOLOUS.
Yes, I hate
Yeah.
that shit.
The real
That
one.
shit always bothered me, yo. I can't lie.
But grammar police now, yo, nigga.
I know you ain't talking Mr. Word of the Day, but yeah, but
It's fire, but that's not the correct way to spell fabulous in my opinion. Yo, he changed the way it's spelled. Yo, I like it. Yo. But no, I need to figure out how you do that shit, yo. I still ain't figured out Facebook. I'm tired of looking at. Like I don't need what they selling, yo. So I need to figure that shit out.
But Facebook is definitely a. Honestly, I probably need to one day just go and back up all my pictures on Facebook or some shit. Like Facebook definitely has like some shit up there. I'm like, oh shit, I don't want to lose this. And now that y'all just said that, I'm gonna go probably find an app to back up my Facebook as far as pictures and media.
Oh, no doubt, yo. I went through and downloaded all my pictures from Facebook and put it on an external hard drive.
Yeah.
But then I also have it on my Google Drive. You know what I'm saying?
That's not a bad idea.
Because there's a lot of memories, yo. It's a lot of people that post a lot of shit from a long time ago. They tag you and all that stuff.
And tag you and then you be like, oh yeah.
Yeah. My Google Drive and photos is like ridiculous, yo. I tell you, Google runs my life though.
Yeah,
I pay for the extra shit. Like I had to pay for the extra storage and shit. I was like, yo, you got too much shit. I mean, I pay for the extra, yo.
Yeah.
They got
same.
Yeah.
Well, look, man, I think you guys, I think we can end it tonight,
Yes,
man.
sir.
The live. You guys, look, thank you guys for joining us on this live. You know, we just basically talked about a little bit of everything. You know how we do this live Wednesday. We just shooting the shit. But as always, thank you guys so much. Shout out to two people that joined tonight. Mary, or make sure I say that name. I think I said Marie earlier, and I think that was wrong. And Debbie.
Mary was there. What's up, mama?
Yeah, she was on earlier.
I gotta give it up to Vince though. He stayed.
Spelled wrong. Yeah, she probably did, yo.
Probably spelt wrong. Another one. Vince is just too good, man.
This is funny, yo.
Vince is too good. Oh man, he's just too good. But yeah, we're gonna end it here, man. Thank you guys so much, man. For real, this has been great. Anything, fellas, before we roll out of here, we just call it a night.
Good discussion, yo. I like to see what everybody's moral compass is, yo, with the jury shit, yo. That shit was it was a good conversation about that, man.
Yeah, definitely.
It can happen to anybody, yo.
It really could. It really could. Really, really could. Thank you guys so much for joining. As always, man, we'll be back 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For all my wrestling fans out there, whose game is it? You know whose game it is. LA Knight. I'm a big fan of LA Knight. But you guys, man, keep checking us out. I know you guys don't know what's going on, but people in the chat probably know. Yeah. Other than that, man, everybody, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to check us out. Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it. You guys always keep the chat going. Always keep the community live. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. And it's just a really good time, man. And just a fun time to really get on here and just chat it up with y'all, man, for real. So even the fellas on here, man, I appreciate it.
I'm with you, Go Bears. EAGLES.
Oh yeah, who do y'all play? Oh,
damn, I got
Rams.
They played Rams.
Minnesota. Yeah.
Okay. We play the Lions, so it's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one. I don't know.
Detroit.
I don't know. It's gonna be a tough one on the Commanders. I mean,
shit, I hope y'all win because I know we can beat y'all.
We know we can beat y'all too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but not. Let's be real though. Yeah.
We beat y'all already.
I hope we play so we can motherfucking watch the game and I can talk some shit. But I'm gonna cheer for the Commanders, the team I hate. I hated it as a child because I was so fucking sick of seeing Washington this, Washington that growing up. I hated Washington just off of. I got overexposed to Washington, I think, just as a child. I hated the Redskins. I just hate the Redskins, yo.
I got overexposed as well, yo. And I love every minute of it, yo.
But I'm gonna
shout out to Juror, man.
I'm gonna cheer for y'all just so we can beat y'all.
I'm hoping it's us and y'all in the NFC.
Yeah, because that'll be even more fun for us to put y'all together. That shit would be hilarious.
Y'all gotta get through the Rams, or the Rams is on fire right now. So yeah, we'll see.
We all right. We good. We get money over here. Super Bowl year, brother.
Yeah.
Well, look, we're gonna end this, man. Thank you guys so much. Other than that, that's about it. We will see you guys next week. Thank you guys so much. Peace out. Get out of here. And I'll end it right now.